Hello, and what I'll be doing today is changing the plugs, spark plugs that is, on this beautiful 2007 gsxr 1000. Quick walk around so that you guys can see what I'm working with. Such a beautiful bike. Okay, to start off, what we'll need is general tools that's actually inside our tool pack. If you don't have one, I'll tell you stuff that you need. Let's get inside my trunk here. Take some of this stuff out. This is our tool pack. Shouldn't be a long process. Should be fairly easy for the ones that don't know. I think this is the L key for the trunk. For those that don't know, I guess you're gonna learn something today. Yep, there we go. That's for that. So you're gonna need that, a set of L wrenches or Allen keys, not only for the trunk, but for the side panels. Right, so put this to the side. See which one that is. It's a 532. That should do it. Yep. You want to make sure that you also keep all your screws close by so that you don't have to misplace anything, or when it's time to put everything back together, you don't catch yourself going crazy. And this right here, what we're doing is taking the seat off first. There we go. After we take the seat off, like so, the front portion come up first and pull forward. After we take our seat off, we will then, that's the first step. That's your battery. We will then focus on taking these side panels off. I think there is one Velcro, and we're actually gonna pop the Velcro out without damaging our fairings, of course, and pull back. Velcro's popped out. Now we're gonna pull back carefully. There we go. Side panel 1 is out. On the left side, same thing for the right side. Without damaging your fairings, Velcro out, pull back carefully without damaging your fairings. Side panel 2 is out. You want to make sure you place those in a spot or a position to not be scratched, scraped, broken as well. Now for the trunk, I don't know if you guys have this piece right here. This was like a stand. I said the trunk, the tank. This stand was in the trunk. That's what I meant to say. With this Allen key or L key or Allen screws, whatever you call it. Oh, almost crossed a boo-boo. Almost had a boo-boo on the fan. So we have screw and washer. Place that with the other screws. And now we will pop the trunk. Or the tank. Whatever you call it. We'll pop the tank. I'm such a crazy guy. I call the trunk the tank. The tank the trunk. Trying to do things backwards sometimes, but it always comes out right. Like reading a book sometimes too. I start from the back, move to the front. So weird, but it works for me. Whatever works for you. Okay, so now this airbox needs to come off. We have a screw here. And one down there. That's a star. And after those screws have been loosened, we will then take these tabs out. I can actually do them now. Okay, work on this one first. This one's closer to me. Okay, so that's one, right? That goes there. Come on. She's being so difficult. Maybe she don't have to come out. Let me see. Oh, there she goes. That's two. And that one. There's another one. So when all these are off, guys, when all these are off, in the order that you take them off, okay, so that should be loose on that side. You want to make sure you place all your parts in an area that you will not lose them. I can't emphasize that enough, because when it's time to put everything back together, we tend to get ourselves confused. So that side is loose. This side, there we go. Screws turning. Can you see that screw turning? Yep. There we go. And with that being said, this airbox should just pop right up. It might be a little easier to take the tank off in its entirety, but I don't think it's necessary. I've worked in tighter spaces before, but for those that actually want to take their tanks off, you take it off from here. There. Well, not from here, but from this side. You just want to make sure that screw comes all the way out, and you want to unplug the gas tank and the fuel pump. And when that screws all the way out, the tank will then be easier accessible to just come out, and you're going to have enough space to work. So I just want to take this airbox off for you guys, show you guys how to take the airbox out, and then I'll end the video. one. It's two. Airbox should pop up. With the exception of this screw. Okay. So what do I need for that screw now? Place this phone here. Okay, so that looks like a 10mm screw. So let's see. Yep, it is. Okay, so it's a 10mm screw. That's the screw that's actually holding the front portion of the airbox down. That should be out, right? And a lot of times I record what I'm doing also. So in the event of me actually forgetting a step, I can always go back on my recording. Okay, so something that was supposed to help me to hold the airbox out. I mean to hold the this tag has every name but the tag for me. Okay. There we go. I want to take the screw out. Okay. Place it with all the screws. And for you guys that knows me and watch my videos, you know that I work alone. So okay. So things that may seem pretty easy for others can be challenging for me because I'm trying to hold my camera and do certain things with one hand. And it's not that easy, I must add. So, remember this little plug that was in here, and I tried to take the entire sensor off. You don't have to take the entire sensor off. All you have to do is unplug this part right here, and there's this little skinny hose that's at the bottom of the sensor. You could just take that hose out. When that hose pops off, you can then take the earbox off. Okay, so once again, this will be placed here. I'm taking the tank holder off. That's the first time I call it a tank, but it's the proper name. And the airbox should come right out. There we go. Now that the airbox is out, we now have access to our plugs. Look at that. So we have 1, 2, 3, and 4. 4-stroke, right? Okay. Then we pop up. This thing really shouldn't be that hard. Okay, let's go to the middle then. Look, that's 1. Just twist and pull up. Twist and pull up. It's 2. Let's come on this side. Let's go on this side for that side. Twist and pull up. Ooh. What's that thing? Crazy glued in there? Gorilla glue? Let's try this one. This one came up pretty easy as well. This far left side. Jesus Christmas. Oh, man. Come on, let's try one more time. Entire bike is moving. So, this is what we do, guys. So down there, you have your spark plugs. These are your coils, right? So, of course, you want to also have your socket kit. Your socket kit, your coil plug, and you want to go down there with your socket kit. For the spark plugs that I'm using today, I'm using the NGK Iridium plugs, 6289. Laser Iridium Premium, 6289. CR9 EIA hyphenated 96289, or dash CR9 EIA dash 9 6289. Those are the plugs that I'll be using, and I'm changing my spark plugs today, and I'll give you guys a test of how the bike sounds after the plugs are changed. I had a previous video of how the bike sounded. It was sputtering. I'm pretty sure this is due to the plugs not being changed for over a year and a half. But I recently got this bike from someone, and definitely want to make sure that the maintenance is updated. So I'm changing the plugs. Eventually I get to the oil and the coolant, the chain. It's a bit of a slack here. The sprockets, tires. But first things first, I'm doing the spark plugs. If you guys have any questions or concerns, you can definitely send me a message. If you don't, like, subscribe, and share. If you have any tips on how to help me out, I'm always open to suggestions. Easier way of doing things. I'll definitely take that as well. Good luck to you. Buddha out.